Hello, class. I'm doing this video here to talk to you about your upcoming final exam. There are two parts to the final exam. You have the final exam Desmos and the final exam that's on MyMathLab. Now, I have to explain to you about both final exams. Now, first of all, their location is basically in MyMathLab. But with the final exam Desmos, you have to submit your final exam like you did all of your other Desmos projects. So this is the steps that you would do. First of all, you would go to MyMathLab and click on the final exam that says Desmos. When you get the final exam that says Desmos up, it should say Math 131 Final Exam Part 2 Desmos. Now, this is what you need to do. Even though there are problems here, you're still going to have to do this in Desmos. Now, if you look here, you're going to have something a little different. It's going to be the same, but a little different as far as the numbers are concerned. But like here it says in 1966, so you know we would have to, if you look down here, plot the given data as ordered pairs, where T is the number of years since 1997. So you have to change these years to reflect since 1997. And then what you're supposed to do on Desmos, this is your table, and on Desmos, whatever questions they ask you, you are to put that in Desmos. So it's actually three questions, and they're broken down in a part. So this would be number one, and you probably should put in a folder to separate each one. So this would be number one, and as you see here, number one is broken up into A, B, and C. So you will enter that into Desmos. Then you can move, you can press the arrow and go to number two, and then fill that out in Desmos as well, and continue on to number three. And then what you would do after you're done with this, you will go right here, click on this link here, and then you will upload it just like you did all of your Desmos activities. Now, one thing I want to tell you is this here. I need to let you know when this is due by. The Desmos final is open today until April 28th. That's Wednesday, April 28th by 6 p.m. You have until 6 p.m. to turn in this Desmos activity to me. After 6 p.m., I'm not taking it. So that would take care of your final exam Desmos. And what I would do, I would grade your Desmos activity, and I will put your grade into MyMathLab. Now, one thing I need to let you know, if you go in MyMathLab and just click these problems and get a score, that score is not going to count. The score that's going to count is the score that I give you when I check your Desmos. So you can mark the answers if you want to, that's fine. But again, I'm going strictly by the Desmos that you send me, and that will be your grade. Now, the next thing, your regular final exam that will be on MyMathLab. Now, with your regular final exam, when you go to MyMathLab and click on the other final exam, it'll be part one, and it's MyMathLab. Your exam is going to start at 6 p.m. And since no one contacted me telling me that you all would not be able to meet online during Zoom to take this final exam, it is expected everyone is taking this final exam on Zoom with me at 6 o'clock during our regular class meeting session. And I have included the Zoom link in this email as well. So you will click here and you will have 25 problems to complete. Now here on this final exam, you're just going to do the problems that's presented to you on MyMathLab. So again, the part two portion of this that has Desmos, you're going to do all those problems in Desmos. The part one portion, you're going to do on MyMathLab. And this is not going to open until Wednesday, the 28th at 6 p.m. And it will close. You will have 2 hours to do this final exam. So you will have 2 hours to do this. So it'll close at 8 p.m. It's going to be open from 6 to 8. Now, if you're late, You still only have up until 8 p.m. to complete your final exam, and then it's going to automatically shut off. And as you see here, the time is ticking here. So this is basically how you will be able to keep up with your time. And you must have a webcam on this Zoom session because I need to see you as you take your final exam. Now, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me and I will talk to you later. Have a wonderful day.